Hello and welcome. Your good friend and humble host, Din Money, project lead over at AGL Studios on our current project, Faulty Apprentice. We're going to talk about basically the progress we've made this past month in April, so you guys can kick off May knowing what's going on. And best part, you're not going to have to, scroll through a huge article and read. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know right now. But before we get to that, if you do me a great big favor, and if you haven't yet, wishlist and play the demo on Steam. You'll really like it, and it would help us out a lot because we need to boost our cred over there on Steam because we're kind of new to the school. We're the new kids on the block over there, so we could really use your support. All right, and without further ado, let's get sneaky. Okay, well, I was actually trying to be sneaky on that. Didn't really work, but the reason I'm trying to be sneaky is because we actually started a very big part of the game recently. The rogue training. Yeah. So very scary stuff. Yeah, you'll see. You'll be the judge of that, I guess. But the exciting part is we did start the rogue training. So if you're wondering what rogue training is, what does that even mean? Let's show you. So we actually have I don't want to say a secret character in the game, but there's definitely this underlining character that's basically like the key part of the dark path in the game, or the evil path. If you're not familiar with Faulty Apprentice yet, again, check out the demo and you'll get to see that there are decisions that will take characters towards good and evil, more or less. So, dark side, light side. I kind of like to call it that, but I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm a big Star Wars fan. But still, very cool stuff. So, while you might have seen some, during the talks in the game, you can kind of influence other characters. This is going to take that to a whole nother level because you're actually going to be working one-on-one with the Dark Elf, doing God knows what she wants you to do. I can't spoil anything, but I just want to let you know that it's available. She's available and waiting for you in the prison tower. She's got nowhere to go. Definitely do check it out if you are interested. If you are an evil person, this is definitely for you. If you're a good person and maybe you just like to play evil routes in video games, this is definitely for you. So please check it out and look forward to that if you haven't yet. Currently only available on Patreon, I have to mention, because it is in the Chapter 2, basically like Week 2 of the game. So while we have Chapter 1 available to everybody as a demo, basically, so you get the first full week in game, it's over like 10 hours of content, so it's really super awesome. Like, if you haven't checked it out yet, do it. It's radical. We're really proud of it. But that second week, after you finish that first one, there's kind of, I don't want to say like a climax type deal. The story really kicks off. So this is going to continue that down an evil route if you so choose. Again, the game has tons of freedom. Like, you are free to do whatever you want in the game. It's not a linear visual novel by any means. So definitely check it out. And yeah, if you're feeling evil, go for it. And you know what? You can always just save a slot, back on a previous day if you're like, whoa, I don't think I can do this anymore. This is too evil for me. It's making me think about the world differently. Don't worry. You can always just go back and then play the good side. That's always there for you. So, speaking of the good side, I don't know, maybe is it the good, bad, and the ugly? No, I can't say that because they're all beautiful to me. The lovely instructors. We have Brea, the sword instructor, in blue, Eliana, the archery instructor, in green in the middle, and Sunny, the magic instructor, in yellow on the right. So, all these are kind of like the rogue, the dark elf that I was just talking about. Switch back to me. So they are all key parts of the paths. Like Faulty Apprentice is, there's light and dark routes, but it also is broken down into 4 paths of your character as far as like how you approach the problems. I say equipment sets, so kind of classes. There's 4 classes, good and evil routes. That's a good way to look at it. So of the other 4 classes, we did update some more trainings of the sword, archery, and magic. So now you can train all the way up. We just added training session 7 and 8. So now you can train really far, all the way to day 10 in game. So halfway through chapter 2. So a lot of fun stuff. Each of those is they are up in the difficulty and challenge level. So just a heads up on that. If you haven't played the first, I guess you'd have to get to that point. So just be ready though. Be forewarned. Difficulty is scaling up, and if it's too hard, blame people that commented early on in the early development process, saying the sword training was a little too easy. Well, thanks a lot, because now it's getting pretty freaking hard. But you tell us what you think of it. If it's too hard for you, Let us know if it's too easy, you think you're so badass. Awesome. Really great. We are very proud of those recent sessions, though, so definitely check them out. A lot of fun stuff to do. Very, very cool. And that, again, that is 2 new of each of them. So it's not just like, oh yeah, you can just train 2 more in sword. Sorry, sword only this week, you guys. This week it's actually 2 each of them, so knock yourself out. You got a lot of stuff to do in game. Because again, non-linear paths, you're free to choose what you want to do each day by day. If you're kind of still a little foggy on what I'm talking about, we actually have another video that's just like a full-on breakdown of what Faulty Apprentice is. This is kind of just what we've updated this last month, so check that out. Alright, next on the list is animation! No, not reanimation like bringing Frankenstein back. Well, technically a little reanimation. But we did animate all the reward scenes now. Previously, the first kind of the initial reward scenes of each of the instructors, those were animated, but we didn't have any more beyond that because we were kind of still feeling out the engine. Did we like this feature? Is it working? So we kind of went back and reanimated, but not crazy necromancing, just kind of smoothed out some of the earlier animations and then added new animations to all the newer reward scenes, or all the other ones. So we really like to reward you guys for working so hard in the game, because Faulty Apprentice, you have to prove yourselves worthy to date these characters. So excellent. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please keep a, when you do reach those exciting moments, don't freak out and be like, click to touch the character. Take them and be like, I appreciate this animation. Thank you, AGL. Yeah, cool. Well, we hope you appreciate it anyways. Keep an eye out because we worked hard on it and we're very proud. Also very proud, and a little more time constraint on this next bit of news. This is more of like, hurry, we're running out of time. We do have the last week of the spring event is going on right now. So let's open up a cool image of that. Woo! Okay, so this is actually it's a limited time event. We've had to kind of I don't want to say like test out a new feature once again, but we are just, I don't know, we have like to do these little events just for fun and like seasonal events, and this is the last week of this one. This one we kind of stepped it up a notch and created a whole like job for it versus just like a smaller activity like with Secret Hearts. So we really want you to check this out, and just 1 week left to do it. So if you haven't done it yet, hop over to itch.io or Steam. Basically the latest build will have this included. The way to play it is once you get past day 1 in game, get your little intro tutorial out of the way, hop over to the South Tower and talk to the bunny guard Hildy, and she will get you squared off on your bunny egg hunt. We've had such phenomenal reviews on this, so if you haven't played it yet, please play it. It's really cool. I can't say what we're going to be doing next on an event for a seasonal event front, but I can say that we've gotten such great reviews that it's definitely possible in the future for more. So check that out. I'm sure Hildy would appreciate it. It's a lot of fun. It is very challenging. There's multiple endings to it, so if you are playing on the chapter 1 version, you're only going to be able to get the good ending. There's a bad ending too if you suck. Sorry, just more or less if you just cannot find very many eggs. But it is a little challenging to get the good ending, so I shouldn't be too hard on you if you can't find them. Some of those eggs are really tough. I know one in particular, like you need someone to help you find it. I know I did when I was playing it live. And then again, if you want to cheat sheet or need some help finding the eggs, go ahead and you can see my video on YouTube as well. It's the spring event festival video. I'll try to link that down in the comments too. Cool. Yeah, so definitely check that out. It's a lot of fun, and only 1 week left. So please don't be that guy that messages after, I missed it. It was only available for 1 month and 1 week. Come on, man. It's like you gotta make some time. Like, do it, and you'll love it. It doesn't. The whole just on that note, the event probably takes about two hours of gameplay, depending on how quick you move through. So I guess if you can schedule that in, if that helps you schedule, because we want you to play it. Alright, and that is actually the end of news I can share for this past month. So just a recap really quick, we have brand new rogue training, so you can do the first 3 sessions of rogue training, get up to that, basically the milestone moment with her. Whew, it's very intense. Rogue training is very story related, so it's yeah, I can't say anything more on it. It's a little different though than other ones. It's like day specific versus other ones. It's kind of like, you can go train whatever day you want. This one, you got to be there that day because the Dark Elf's she's busy. She's got a very synchronized plan. Awesome. And then we also had the new instructor training, so just training across the board, 2 more of each of the sword, archery, and mage. So check those out no matter what path or class you're playing in the game. We have something new for you this past month, or on this latest update. So definitely check it out on Patreon if you haven't yet. Again, what more rewards could we give you? Oh yeah, animating the rewards. So we have some really cool animations. So now everything's nice and clean, moving, everything's alive. Sorry, that's probably made it a little weird, but the characters are kind of like breathing and stuff now, which we feel goes a long way, and it's really, really cool. So definitely keep an eye on those exciting moments. Don't get too excited. Make sure you notice the animation. Look for that. Appreciate it. And then what else? Yeah, last week of the event job. So don't miss out. Hildy's waiting for you over there. Really, really fun bunny egg hunt. This is a super fun job. It's a huge job in the game. Not like job for us to make. We like the tasks you can do. It's an event job. So hop over to the South Tower on day 2. Talk to that bunny guard. Get that going. If you are looking for that ultimate romance ending, trust me, it's really good. You're gonna need to play the Chapter 2 one because it's again the event revolves around all the guards, and some of the guards don't become available until week 2 in game. So that's why it kind of you have to support on Patreon to get the full true romance ending. You can still get a really good ending though if you're just playing Chapter 1. But you will have to get all the eggs available at that time. I can't say exactly how many there are because I don't want to spoil anything, but you can check in our Discord. You can always ask fellow apprentices. We've got a really awesome community and we want to keep that growing, so don't be shy. Hit us up on Discord. I'll try to provide a link to that in the video comments as well. Then finally, what to expect this month. Ooh, pinkies up. Let's check it out. We have the princess coming. So if you are feeling very pink or you like dessert, feeling sweet, it's going to be really good. Oh, our expression's a little devious, but we'll save that for you. Please look forward to that coming next week, I believe Wednesday. Basically when the spring event finishes on May 8th. You can expect this new urgent job with the princess. It will be on the archery path, just a heads up. So if any archers out there, make sure you're ready to go, all warmed up. You got your bowstring tight. And if you're playing like sword and shield path or magic path or rogue, do it anyways, just for fun. You can always do it, but it will be slightly more challenging if you haven't trained for it, because we are going to also be implementing a new, like a health system, basically, more or less. But I can't talk about too much on that because that'll be in the next update. So thank you so much for tuning into this video, and I hope you're as excited for this new stuff, Faulty Apprentice, as we are, and you're looking forward to new stuff. If you haven't yet, please wishlist us on Steam. We'd really appreciate that. The demo is also available for there, so go have fun playing that. Already 10 hours plus gameplay on that demo, or the Chapter 1 demo, so it's almost a full game in itself. We have the NSFW uncensored version for donations. If you'd like to donate $10, you can partake in that. If you would like to support us on Patreon, that'd be even better. You'd get not only access to previous game, like Chapter 1, you get access to the current build of Chapter 2, all the way to like day 10 in game. So it's just really a lot of nice new features and like content in there. And then I think that's it. I think there's something else I was supposed to say, but I'll leave you to it. If I miss it, I'll say it in the comments. Have a great day and stay faulty.